Good Finance is sponsored by First Farmers Bank and Trust.
Welcome back. It's a painful reality. Millions of Americans woke up today without jobs. More than 3 million people have filed for unemployment, shattering previous records. The layoffs have come suddenly for many as the coronavirus crisis has made business as usual almost impossible. Now we're hearing their personal and powerful stories. Here's NBC's Jolene Kent.
We've been pretty devastated.
I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills. How am I supposed to survive?
This is the grim new reality weighing heavily on the shoulders of millions of Americans after a stunning 3.28 million unemployment claims were filed last week alone, shattering records. That's nearly 5 times the previous high set back in 1982. Beyond the numbers are American workers out of a job. Luerica Fife lost her passenger service job at JFK International Airport in New York.
I've poured my heart, soul, blood, sweat, and tears into this job, and the airlines just laid me off.
Kelly Nordberg was told her job at a major hotel in Seattle is suspended until at least May.
I haven't worked in over 3 weeks, and I don't know if I'm going to run out of money before I can start working again.
In Alabama, bartender Matt Westbury tells us he's in the same boat.
Luckily, I kind of had worked a few shifts before this all happened, so I had a few money to keep me afloat, but it's not enough to get me through a whole month.
As Congress inches closer to passing a relief package that would send money directly to Americans, state unemployment offices are being overwhelmed.
I was fired last Thursday. Been trying to file unemployment continuously to no avail.
The unemployment department's phone lines are always busy, and I have been kicked off of their website while filing my claim.
And with the first of the month just days away, every hour of work lost and every delay in getting unemployment benefits matters.
You know, I have rent I have to pay for, family to provide for. I have to make sure that my kids are able to eat. You know, my wife's able to eat, or I make sure that we all have a roof over our heads.
On the other side of the equation are small business owners like Kerr Jew. He was forced to close his 2 LA dumpling shops and says laying off almost 24 employees was excruciating.
Of being in business, I had to tell them one by one, and we're laying them off. And a lot of them, you know, they become your family.
Many workers grasping at straws. But Mike Reed in Buffalo, New York is cautiously optimistic about his marketing job at a law firm.
Firm I worked for, they want to bring us all back. Several weeks, could be several months. They just don't know when.
Well, here's some good news. Relief is on the way for those paying back student loans. The Department of Education says they will no longer withhold portions of borrowers' tax returns and Social Security payments. In response to the coronavirus outbreak, borrowers who have had their paychecks garnished are entitled to their full pay. However, that change must come from their employer. $2 trillion stimulus package could also help, suspending federal student loan payments without interest through September 30th. Now, interest rates were set to 0 back on March 13th, and will stay there for the next 2 months. Well, the world is feeling the impact of the coronavirus in some capacity, even right here in the Wabash Valley. However, it's nice to know that we have each other's backs. Our friends from First Farmers Bank and Trust have a special message that they want to share with you.
I appreciate the opportunity to touch base with you today in partnership with our good friends at WTWO. My name is Tade Powell with First Farmers Bank and Trust, and I'm reaching out from our corporate offices in Converse with a brief operational business update. Like all essential businesses, First Farmers Bank and Trust remains open during this mandated stay-at-home period, and we want to remind customers that all bank services are available through drive-up access, online banking, as well as ATM and mobile phone deposit. We absolutely recognize and apologize for all the inconvenience, and we want to thank everyone for their patience and remind everyone to stay smart and to stay safe. We have a great deal of appreciation for those in the healthcare field, as well as those in transit and logistics, supply chains, and essential services. Basically, everyone that's going above and beyond the call of duty to care for those in need. On behalf of all of us at First Farmers Bank and Trust, we are committed to our customers and the general public. We're all going to get through this together, and we appreciate the confidence that you place in us as your bank. God bless and take care.
Well, after the break, we'll share a few tears and hopefully a couple of laughs. As you know, today is our last day here on Good Day Live. And I'll give you insight about what's going on in my life. But as we head to break, here's another sweet video from First Farmers Bank and Trust.
We closed on our house in October 2017. It was about a month later that I got a text. Can you give me a call? I wanted to talk to you about a housewarming gift. I was already picking out that new flat screen in my head and picturing exactly on the wall where I was going to mount it. As it turns out, there was no TV, but what we got instead was so much better. After a little help from family and a 3-hour road trip, we were excited to give Paisley the Pug a new home.
Oh my.
While she may not be the housewarming gift we were expecting, she's definitely the best addition to our home that we could have hoped for. Our little housewarming gift wouldn't have been possible without first owning a home.